Hey guys, this is Big Winley. I'm coming back to you with another video. I went to go see Snow White and the Huntsmen, and so I wanted to do a tutorial based on that. So, in the movie, she didn't have a lot of makeup on, so I wanted to do something that was quite minimal. So I started off with some eyeshadow primer from NYX, and it's a white eyeshadow primer because I wanted whatever color that I chose to come off to be able to be seen. So, in the movie, she didn't really wear a lot of makeup. It all looked really natural, so I just went with my Urban Decay Naked palette, the first Naked palette, and I did an eyeshadow color called Buck, and I did that all over my lid. And she also had, in some outtakes, a little bit of a bronzy color on her lid, like on the edge of her liner, where basically you would wear black eyeliner. So I took a bronzed eyeliner from Rimmel London Cosmetics, and I did that on my eyeliner, on my liner area, to really give off a pop of color. As I said before, not a lot of color, not a lot of makeup, so I just decided to stick with very natural colors, bronziness as well. I mixed a Makeup Forever bronzed color eyeliner on top of the Rimmel liner to make it pop out a little bit more. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just adding the Rimmel, and then I'm adding the Makeup Forever at the same time. And then I'm going to take a smudge brush and I'm going to smudge it up to my crease so that it looks effortless, like it's barely nothing there. It's not really my gig, but I did it anyway. So I'm just making sure that the bronze on the liner area really comes out so that you can really see it, it can really pop out. And then I'm going to take that smudge brush and I'm going to smudge it out. Um, Throughout the whole movie, everything was nice and natural, like as I said before. I also took a the same Rimmel liner and I rimmed the bottom part of my eyelids with it as well. Um, Kristen Stewart had more of a natural smoky eye. She was constantly running through the forest and running through, fighting different enchanted species, so she didn't have a lot of makeup on her. Her makeup looked a little like it was on the washed out end, so I wanted to make sure that the tutorial displayed that as well. So right now I'm just blending. Remember guys, blend, blend, blend is your friend. And I'm just blending in the color so it can look like it's not popping, but it is. And I'm going in with the smudge brush to smooth out the edges so it all blends in together. Next, another thing that she had was her brows were done, and that was really the only thing that was prominent as far as color. She had really deep brows. So what I wanted to do was take a brow pencil, and fill in my brows to make it a little bit more deeper, but it wasn't really working that well. So what I did was I took an eyeliner, and I'm using the Tarte eyeliner, emphasize eyeliner, to fill in my brows to make them darker, because in the movie her eyebrows were like black. Um, in some scenes you'll see that she doesn't have an arch. In the last scene she has an arch and her brows are really dark. So that's what I did. I just filled in my brows. And I'm just making sure that the dark color doesn't look too streaky. Also, she didn't have a lot of lashes. Like, she didn't have any false lashes, so I just used the Givenchy mascara to do my lashes. And her lips were like a lip stain, so I wanted to I don't have a lip stain per se, so what I did was I took my lipstick palette and I blend four colors in one. So I used a brown natural shade, a deep red, a rose, and then I did a nude. And I just kept blending, blending, blending. She didn't have a lot of foundation, so what I did was a quick, neat trick that I did was I used a penny amount size of foundation and then a quarter size of primer, and I blend them together. The the end result is that it becomes extremely thin, so it doesn't even look like you have on a lot of foundation. Thank you guys so very much for watching my tutorial, and the video actually cut off, so you're going to see another piece of tidbit of me speaking about what I did. Thank you guys so very much. Hey guys, so my video shut off and I didn't realize it. So this is the finishing product. I actually went to go see Snow White and the Huntsmen today, and unfortunately, if you guys haven't seen it, it's out of a 1 through a 10, out of a 10, it's an 8. It is a really good movie. It could have been better. I feel like it was rushed. Anyway, um, what I really liked about the movie was, and what we haven't seen with the Snow White story before. Every time, the evil queen says who's the fairest of them all, they always show like Snow White in very, like, as a very pure porcelain, clean person. In this movie, she wasn't. The makeup for the movie was quite minimal for Kristen Stewart. It's the only color that I saw was her lips. Her lip was definitely a lip stain. It looked really, really pretty, like a nice berry lip stain. It went also her eyes, like how I did mine. They were really, really, really natural, and they were really, really, really natural, and just a hint of bronze. So that's why I did the top with a lot of bronze liner, and then I blended in so it wasn't as dramatic, because her look is not dramatic at all, and she's really grungy tomboy, this evil lady who killed my father. So I don't want to give away the story, but this is my spin-off on Snow White and the Huntsman, and I know I'm a black girl and Snow White's white, but I loved the makeup, so I wanted to do something. What you won't see in my video is that I did my lashes. I didn't use any false lashes, so these are my girls here. I just used Givenchy's Phenomenize and a mascara lash curler. I also used a hint of blush, not a lot. She didn't have a lot on. She had a little bit on, so it looked extremely natural. Um, that's and also a quick tip before I forget. Um, she didn't have a lot of foundation on, and I didn't want to go with a tinted moisturizer. I wanted to try something a little bit more dynamic. So what I did was I took my Smashbox foundation and I used like maybe a pinky size, like enough where you can like fit on your pinky, and I used a ring finger size of primer. So I used more primer than I did foundation, and I just blended them together. So I used the Laura Mercier foundation primer with Smashbox foundation, and I literally used a tiny, tiny bit of foundation because I wanted to give, you know, evenness. Obviously, no coverage, but evenness, so that the look can come off. The only besides her lip, the only appearance of makeup was her eyebrows. And I know that Kristen Stewart is kind of like a stickler when it comes to her brows. Her brows are like her brows are actually cut off like here, but in another scene in the movie you see a complete arch. So I darkened my brows, and I used an eyeliner because I like the feel of an eyeliner better than an eyebrow pencil. So that's what I did. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to write any questions or comments or whatever, um, in the comment box, and please subscribe. This is my second video on Facebook. Yay! I'm trying to get better, and so as I get better, the videos will get better. Thanks for watching and for taking the time out to watch my video. See you later, guys. Bye.